Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 3rd through the 9th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, for this reading, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck along with the Spirit Animal Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reid. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Wands. So threes for me are all about growth, expansion, progress. For some of you, something's taken root. You've been working very hard. There might still be some more work that's needed, but as long as you're willing to keep working hard, you will see that growth. You will make progress. Okay, so that's interesting. Underneath the Three of Rods, Scorpio, we have the Three of Swords. So for some of you that I'm reading for today, there might be a three-party situation. Of course, that can be a love affair, love triangle, but it doesn't have to be. It also could be a family matter, something like that. Interesting though, we have this King of Pentacles here. So maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person is involved. And then, wow, we have the Ten of Swords. I have the Two of Swords underneath that. So some of you maybe went through a difficult time. There could have been betrayal, something like that, something that led up to maybe an ending with maybe a King of Pentacles. Now, this again could be something on the love front, but also this could be a business partner, employer, a boss, something like that. Very interesting. For some of you, that might be disappointment. You went through a difficult time. You know, maybe it wasn't the easiest. There could have been some sort of disappointment or even a loss. But here we see you working hard with the Three of Rods, and you're very close to your ships coming in. So we know a cycle has ended. And then here, the overall energy, we have the King of Cups. So this is good. We do have some emotional energy here for you this week, Scorpio, but you are coming up very much in your element. So King of Cups, for me, is emotionally mature. You know, he does wear his heart on his sleeve, but for me, he's very different energy than, let's say, the Queen of Cups. So for many of you, even if you are feeling a little bit more emotional here this week, I think you're keeping it to yourself, or, you know, it doesn't really show. But we are starting out with the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Moon. So we do have this emotional energy here for some of you, no matter if you're male or female. But listen to your intuition here. For some of you, pay attention to your dreams. Your intuition definitely could be speaking to you here this week. And some of you could be moving forward, moving on with the Eight of Cups. It can be leaving something behind that's no longer serving you. And we just seen that we had the Ten of Swords there. And so some of you are moving on, moving forward. Maybe you went through a difficult time, but you are focused on the future. Here with the Moon and also the King of Cups, this is some creative energy as well. Very much focused on the future, maybe planning for the future, getting creative when it comes to that, but your intuition is speaking to you. Now, as far as you moving forward and maybe what's going to happen in the future with the Moon energy, you know, it might feel like there's a lot of unknowns or uncertainty at this time, and that's why it's very important for you to let your intuition guide you. Here we do have the Lovers card, and so for some of you, you could be moving on from a relationship. If not a relationship, a decision might be significant. And with the Moon here, needing to listen to your intuition if you're making any important decisions here. We do have the Lovers card with the Four of Rods. And so for some of you, a marriage might be significant. Maybe you're married. You could be thinking about going your separate way. And I say that because we also have the Four of Swords here, which for me is very much an independent energy. And then we also have the Hanged Man, which is another independent energy for me. So for some of you that I'm reading for, you are thinking about maybe spending some time alone, taking a break of some kind, or, you know, maybe moving towards being single. Of course, that's not all of you. but definitely some of you that I'm reading for. Now, if there was a three-party situation, maybe some of you are thinking about, you know, who you're going to choose, and some of you could be making a decision in that sense, as far as, you know, if you were involved with two different people, you know, maybe, you know, leaving one of them, moving forward. With the Four of Rods, there definitely could be some Scorpios that you're making a decision to commit to someone, moving towards that stable relationship, that more traditional relationship with the Four of Rods. With the Hanged Man, though, there needs to be maybe a step back, or that period for you to spend some time alone. See things from maybe a more positive perspective. But this is also good for looking at the larger picture, especially if there's multiple people involved. Needing to look at the larger picture, especially if you are making any important decisions here this week. We have that Hanged Man with the Four of Swords, and so I definitely feel like some of you at some point are going to be spending some time alone. With the Four of Swords, could be recharging your batteries as well, especially if you just went through like a difficult time. You know, you could be healing, you know, calming your mind, your emotions are settling. There's still some emotional energy here, but maybe things are not affecting you as much as they were with what we just seen at the bottom of the deck. Here we do have the Nine of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, and so for some of you, I feel like there could be some good news coming in on the financial front, or something job related. If you don't work for a living, it also could be something to do with the home or the family here, you know, something that's going to make you very happy with the Nine of Cups. Could be a wish coming true. For those of you that don't work for a living, you know, here when it comes to just family matters in the home, maybe spending time at home with loved ones, that could really be what's going to make you very happy here this week with this Four of Rods, the Nine of Cups, and then the Queen of Pentacles, and then we have a couple of fours here. And so yes, spend some time alone, but also, you know, maybe some of you want to stay indoors more this week. Maybe you want to be around loved ones more, and I feel like that's a good thing. Now, we have this Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Four of Wands here, and so, you know, you're very close. Some of you are very close. You've been working on something. Yes, there still might be a little bit more work that's needed, but you're very close to your ships coming in, a goal that you have, and it definitely might make you feel more stable and secure. For some of you, this is maybe on the job front. But overall, you know, good energies to work with. Let's pull you an additional guidance card, Scorpio, for this week. What else does Scorpio need to know? Okay, interesting, Scorpio. It's actually Otter Spirit. You are never alone. And this is a beautiful card. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's two otters here, and they're kind of like embracing, and it's in the shape of a heart. So it's very cute. But yeah, you are never alone. So for those of you that are taking that you time, that alone time, you know, you're certainly never alone. There's always your angels and your spirit guides around you. So do know that. For those of you that are feeling alone here this week, again, needing to maybe embrace family, needing to reach out, needing to spend time with loved ones here this week. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. I am offering the 2019 yearly readings for sale at this time, and those are very in-depth readings. Normally, I use the tarot with the Lenormand, which I am still doing that. But this year I have incorporated the Sibyllas into that reading as well. So they are very in-depth. So if that's something that does interest you, my link is below at northeasttarot.com. All right, Scorpio, I hope that you found this reading helpful. Have a great week. Take care.